Hey, this is Rick Mouery with Mouery's Flooring, and I'm here with my buddy Steve Lee. He is our hard surface sales rep for Mohawk. Today we're talking about Revwood by Mohawk. This is their laminate. It's kind of revolutionizing the laminate world. So we're going to ask Steve a bunch of questions about what makes this product special. But first, we're going to show you what we actually keep here in stock. And if you've done any shopping for construction materials lately, you understand that products that are in stock are really important, because it's hard to get materials right now. So we have 4 different products that we're carrying in stock with the Revwood laminate. This first one is a newer one for us. It's Cattail Pecan. This one's going to be a great seller for us because we're remodeling so many homes that were built in the 80s and 90s that have the golden oak cabinets, the honey oak trim. So this is going to be a really good medium color that goes well with those cabinets and that trim. This is our best seller, and Steve was telling me this is Mohawk's best seller as far as the color. It's fawn chestnut. This one we love because, you know, obviously we're here in the Ozarks. Rustic is huge. It always will be a big style here in the Ozarks. So we have the saw marks, the hand scraping, the knot holes, and just the good color variation in the fawn chestnut. So this is Bungalow Oak. Bungalow Oak is more of a richer, darker tone. You have the chattered edges. You can see the graining. You can see the knots. It's just an extremely realistic laminate. It looks so much like a hardwood. And last one, this one we don't have in stock yet. That's why it's not installed. But this one's called Fresh Springs. Right now, the trend in hardwood is just lighter, cleaner, more neutral tones. And this is why we're loving this product, because you can decorate, a house with grays, tans, white walls, and this floor will be just a really neutral floor to cover all that. So these are the 4 that we're carrying right now in stock. And if you've ever heard of the word laminate in the flooring world, laminate's I always tell people it's kind of the cuss word of flooring. And the reason why is 20-30 years ago, when laminate was invented, one of the companies that always stands out to me is like Wilson Art, and there's still Wilson Art in people's homes today because it was built well, and a good laminate is one of the toughest floors you can put in your house. But what happened is the box stores, they're good at this, the race to the bottom, getting cheap products. The cheaper the better, the more they sell. So you can even go in a box store today and get a 99 cents or cheaper laminate. And so many houses have that laminate over the years. People got burned by it. The ends coming apart. They spill a glass of water on it. The edges are puckering. It sounds like you're walking on Tupperware. So laminate kind of disappeared for years just because it became unpopular and people hated even the idea of laminate. So, and then another thing that hurt laminate is the luxury vinyl products came along about 15 years ago, and they've kind of taken the market by storm. So now laminate, I feel, is coming back strong, and specifically because of Revwood's, how they make their laminate, how realistic they look. So we're going to ask Steve some questions about the Revwood product. So Steve, where is Revwood made, and how is it made?
So Thomasville, North Carolina is where most of ours is made. We just built a new plant because it's grown so much that we had to add capacity. So that's coming online now, and by the summer it should be fully operational, which will help us keep up with back orders. Basically, we start with a 100% yellow pine core. Unlike some of the other laminate products out there, we have a pretty pure core. Yellow pine doesn't react as much to temperature, humidity changes, so it's a more stable core. We start with that, then we top it off with a decor paper and treat that with a very tough finish, so it's very, very scratch resistant. We also press it so that it has the texture and look and feel of real hardwood, but better performance, better dent resistance, better scratch resistance.
Okay, so my next question was going to be, what makes laminate so durable, and you kind of answered it there with
it's a little different finish. It's basically crystallized aluminum oxide, which is right below diamonds as far as hardness goes, and on the scale of hardness. So if you ever try to take your keys and try to scratch it, it's very, very tough. So it's great for people with kids, pets
Right.
that would love the look of hardwood but want something that's going to perform better over time.
So one thing we tell our customers is one of the most durable floors as far as dent resistance and the hardest floors, one of the hardest floors to scratch is a really good quality laminate.
Mm-hmm.
And that surprises a lot of people. A lot of people think that's going to be, where luxury vinyl comes in play, but laminate's actually harder to dent and harder to scratch. So where can this product, the Redwood, be installed?
You can install it anywhere. So the way we've built this product with our locking system, the joints are watertight. We also add something called HydroSeal, which is a water repellent. So between those two items, we have waterproof joints. So you can put it in kitchens, anywhere in your house, below grade. We can put it in bathrooms. We can put it in laundry rooms. As long as you seal the perimeter of it, you can create a waterproof flooring system, essentially. So, and the difference between ours and some of the others out there is we don't have a rescue time. If you spill something on it, in theory, it can evaporate before it penetrates the surface or the joints. We also cover all pet accidents.
Yeah, that's huge. A lot of our customers today, a lot of people just live with pets, and I always say I'm not sure which is worse, pets or kids. I have 4 kids.
Right.
I don't have any pets, but both are rough on floors. So our market's flooded with luxury vinyl, good and bad. I mean, there's a majority of the hard surface we sell is hardwood and luxury vinyl, and there's a lot of good luxury vinyl products on there. So
Yes.
Why would you recommend a Revwood laminate over a good luxury vinyl?
Several reasons. First and foremost, the finish is not that luxury vinyl plank's bad at all, but if you had to rate the two, our Revwood product is going to be a little more scratch resistant. The big thing that sticks out to me is the realism.
Right.
When you see it on the floor, it is hard to tell that it's not a hardwood product because we emboss it so it matches the picture, so it has the texture that looks very realistic. And the locking system, it's generally a thicker product with a tighter locking system that stays together over time better.
So I have a piece here so Steve said it is a thicker product. So all of the Revwood products, they're 12 millimeters thick, which is basically about a 1/2 inch thick. And the importance of that is, one, the locking system can be beefier, but these thicker products actually sound better underfoot. So when you're walking on this versus a thinner laminate, this sounds like it's a part of your house and not clicky. So in the laminate world, or in this Revwood world, we can add some features to this to kind of step your game up on your laminate purchase. So one of those items and we carry this here in stock. So with laminate, it does have a locking system, and it does not have an attached pad, so you are going to have to put some kind of pad underneath this floor, whether you're going on concrete or a wood subfloor. So we carry 2 different types of pad. We carry just a premium luxury vinyl, premium laminate pad, or we carry this Whisper Step. Whisper Step is a solid rubber padding that gets rolled out over underneath this floor, over your subfloor, and it's extremely dense. And why we like Whisper Step is we call it like a sound muffler. They use this in a lot of high-rise condos. Basically, it has a rating of about 25% better sound absorption over the best laminate pad from room to room or from level to level. So if you have a house that you're putting this on the main floor and then you have a basement home, this makes your basement actually sound better. Put in the Whisper Step. So I would highly recommend Whisper Step. Another thing we can do on these floating Revwood products, these are flush mount air vents. They will be made out of the actual product. It'll be the same thickness, and these are 2 different colors, but they're really close. But it'll be made out of the same exact product, same thickness, and they just kind of blend in on your floor. Just a really sharp finished look to your project. And then Redwood, and this isn't a Revwood product, but just to kind of show you what I'm talking about, Revwood has matching stair treads. So we do a ton of stairs, and one of the ways that you have to do stairs, in the past, and really with almost any manufacturer, is you use the laminate on the stair itself, and you could use the laminate on the riser, and then you come back with a stair nosing. Some of them are overlapping, some of them are flush mount, but it's just several different, you know, products that go on the stairs that can fail. So the beauty of a stair tread, it's one solid piece, extremely durable. It'll be a long-lasting item for your stairs. So we have a lot of cool features that we can add to the Redwood to kind of step it up there. So we are a full-service store. We do offer free estimates. We have the best installers in town. I encourage you to come by, walk on these. These do have whisper step underneath them. Feel them. We have little samples that you can take home. You can test. You can try to scratch them. You can try to indent them. You can stick them in water for however long you want. You can spray chemicals on it. Just test it out before you buy it. We have bigger samples you can check out too. So, Steve, thanks for coming by, and we hope to see you soon.